Hey guys, how's it going? Oh shoot. Well, not the best for me. Oh, hold on here. It's trying to fix the camera. It's a little lopsided. Things are falling, but it should be okay. Okay, how are you guys doing? Sorry about that. Hopefully everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Cancer from March 1st through March 17th. It is a general reading, so it can cover anything from love, work, friends, family, etc. And if it doesn't resonate for you and you know your birth time, you can get a rising moon Venus, for example. So you can always feel free to check out some of my other readings in those signs, other zodiac signs, to see if that might resonate more with you. What else was I going to say? So yeah, I shuffled all your cards here, Cancer, and we'll talk. No, guys. So we'll get into your reading in just a moment. I also wanted to say that I take a picture of all the cards at the end. So if you're not watching the live and you're listening to this later or watching it later and you want to pull up the picture and look at it while you watch me or listen to me, you can do that. So to do that, you can click in the description box below, click on my website, click on the Facebook link, look for the Cancer reading, and it'll be the first comment there is the photo. Okay. What else? I also wanted to mention that whenever you see this reading, it is meant for you. So it can resonate before or after the original intended time frame. So it can resonate, before March 1st or after March 17th. Okay. So time is relative. So just keep that in mind. All right. So with all that being said, we're going to do a quick sound bell here for some general healing and grounding for the reading, and then we'll get into it. So if you want, you can take a deep breath in and out if you feel comfortable. All right. Okay, Cancer, let's get into it. All right. That was a good one. It really got up in the ear there in the last part. Okay. So anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. So yeah, if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. So the first 6 cards, we're going to go over those first and then get into your confirmation tarot cards. But yeah, Cancer, you have Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse, Ace of Pentacles upright, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Magician upright, and 3 of Swords upright. Okay. So also I wanted to say the first row is energy starting around March 1st, tomorrow, and going through the rest of this upcoming week and weekend. And then the second row is till about the 17th, a little bit before, a little bit after. Okay. So with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this could be in the recent past or energy you're currently in, Cancer, where there's a little bit of some ungroundedness, restless energy. There could be some worry or concern about something with money, possibly, or just abundance, right? Abundance can be money, health, whatever you're striving for currently in your life, something like that, okay? But you also could be feeling that there is not a lot of possibilities for you right now, and you're feeling really defensive about something, okay? So again, it is a general reading. Take, what resonates for you. If this isn't you, Cancer, it could be the person you're dealing with or just the general environment you're in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you the card. This is how he normally comes out. So you see this little squirrel. I think it's a squirrel or ground squirrel. And he's chilling here on his little mound out in the plains, and normally he's very abundant and confident, okay, and he's slowly moving up. The other thing I was going to say, because this card did come in the reverse position, Cancer, there could be something where you could be, or someone could be preventing you from leveling up in some way. When I shuffled your cards, I got a bunch of extra cards that I'll show you here at the end that I decided to go ahead and take just because they were really speaking to me. But there, this card we're just now talking about is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. But then later you got the King of Pentacles upright. So that is going from a knight to a king, okay? But there's other cards here that kind of tell me that there's this defensiveness in the air, or if it's not defensiveness, it could be a lack of planning or playfulness that could be keeping you from leveling up in some way faster, leveling up in a work situation, leveling up in a relationship, leveling up in a friendship, or whatever, is going on in your life here, okay? Now we're going to move on here. So the next card is Justice in reverse. There could be the reason why also in the beginning of the reading here, Cancer, you are feeling that ungroundedness, not fully stable, is because something hasn't been brought to justice yet, or hasn't been weighed correctly, okay? So normally when you see the Justice card upright, you see this beautiful crane looking up at the sky with his bird, with his arms, outstretched like he's wanting to fly. But the Justice card is about an equal give and take. You usually see a woman holding like the traditional balance scales, okay? And so this could be saying that something is not being judged correctly, not being understood correctly, hasn't been judged yet, or something isn't justified. Somebody's actions could be not justified, or your actions could not be justified. Something like that. Again, it will be different for everybody. But yeah, there's definitely some kind of imbalance here that's leading, going along with that energy. But don't worry, Cancer, because it doesn't last forever. Here in your third card, Ace of Pentacles upright. Beautiful card, okay? So this is the dung beetle, and they really revered this beetle because he took, dung is poop, right? Okay, fun stuff. But he took something that was disregarded, put aside as trash, right? And he lays his eggs in there. And so it's a fertilizer. We all know poop is fertilizer, right? Like mulch and all that. Okay. So this could be saying that you're going to take something that somebody or you yourself maybe didn't see as having a level of value before, and now you do. And so you're going to recreate something or rebirth something, or if it's not that, it's just general abundance moving forward. Okay. So that's really nice, Cancer. Okay. And then your fourth card here is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Sorry, let me turn that commercial thing down. So the Knight of Cups in reverse is, there could have been a small offer, or not small, medium, if you want to say a size, or it's kind of weird to say sizes. But I say that because it's a knight, it's not a page, which is lower, and it's not a king, which is higher, that either wasn't well received by you or someone else, or was put on hold. It could also just be feeling like, even though you had this Ace of Pentacles and things were starting to move forward, there were still some tools you needed, or something here. You didn't feel like you had all the tools, or perhaps your emotions were out of whack because this is a water card, right? So when this card is upright, you see this pelican. I think it's a pelican bird, and he's doing his little dance. He's got one foot out and he's moving forward. And like I said, it could be a communication or opportunity or message from you to someone, or someone to you, or just leveling up, moving forward. But because it was reversed, also the water represents emotions. There could be either your emotions or someone else's emotions that aren't being looked at or aren't being dealt with in some way. There could be blocking this message, or could be blocking even just learning something. Okay, so you have two knights under each other, and knights are all about, and they're both reversed. Knights are all about learning, right? They're like a student still. They're not a king yet. So there could just be this energy of a little bit of stubbornness in some way. It doesn't have to be you, Cancer. Again, it could be the person you're dealing with, a general situation. But again, it doesn't last long here, because whatever is going on here, the next card you have upright is the Magician, which is a beautiful card all about creating your own reality, manifesting, moving forward. And here you see all of the minor arcana represented in the bottom. So you have the sword, the pentacles, the cups, and the wands, okay? And he has all this confidence. This little fox is jumping forward here. So really beautiful card. So even though whatever was going on in the beginning of March, or even kind of trickling into the second week of March, possibly, it doesn't last for long, because then you have this great manifestation power. And you also have in this card, you usually always see this in the Magician card, there's a really tiny the infinity symbol there. Okay, so that's a good luck magic symbol, right? Now, even though you have this beautiful energy of the Magician, I'm just putting a little music on so the dogs don't go crazy. Hopefully you can still hear me pretty well. The last card you have in the main 6 cards here, Cancer, is the Three of Swords upright. So this is telling me there could still be, if it hasn't happened yet, or it could happen, mid-March, where there's some type of hurt or betrayal or exhaustion or lower vibrational energies that could be going on, because you see this elephant here looking at the bones of another elephant and 3 swords down. Anytime you see the swords in tarot going down, it could be mental confusion, anxiety, worry, overthinking about something, okay? But since I said I had all these additional cards for you, the next card that came out for you is the Fool. So it could be that you're questioning, Cancer, making this leap of faith, okay, looking foolish to other people or doing something that might be viewed as foolish, okay? And it could be because you're still confused about something, or there's some kind of past hurt or anxiety, betrayal, overthinking, something like that, okay? But I always say when the Fool shows up, with this cute little grasshopper jumping over the wand and the rock here, and the sun is out, that it usually is for your benefit. It can be scary. This can the overthinking could be that you're scared to take this leap of faith, or someone you're dealing with is scared to take the leap of faith, or the general environment that you're in could have something like that, okay? But the next card that you got right after that, right side up, a king right side up, okay? So that, again, is that leveling up that I was talking about. So it could be once you make this leap of faith, you stop, operating from a place of fear or confusion, that new things are going to come in and bring you more abundance. You see this Tasmanian devil and his posture. He's like so confident, right? It talks about where he's laying in this posture where, like, a potential predator or enemy of the Tasmanian devil could come up behind him and get him in the stomach or grab his legs or his tail or something. He doesn't care. He's like, try it. You know what I mean? He's a Tasmanian devil. So you don't want to mess with him. But, a lot of abundance in this card, like I said. And obviously he's a king, so people look up to him, and he has a higher level in society, that kind of energy. So I just wanted to show you those additional cards, because a lot of times when you end on the Three of Swords, everyone's like, oh my God, like that's so depressing, but we all have ups and downs. And, I just wanted to show you those, and we'll still go over your confirmation cards too right now, but just want to share that with you. Okay, so confirmation cards, here we go. We have 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil upright, and 10 of Cups upright. All right, so with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and this is confirming in the beginning, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. This could be talking about the reason why you were feeling ungrounded, not moving forward, not being able to level up, or confused about something, not feeling like you had all the possibilities. Some people seeing you as possibly defensive when really you just needed to not be so serious, be more playful, have more planning, is because you weren't possibly valued in some way at work or in a relationship or friends or family, okay? So when you see the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, um, that's what that card means. Okay, so it could be you're overworking, not working hard enough, not being valued at work, or in a relationship. Again, take it how it resonates. But normally, when the card is right side up, he's looking at all the work he's done and all the work he still needs to do. Okay, so he's got the pentacles on the tree, but he still needs to pick more fruit. Okay, so that's kind of what this card is saying here with these two knights in reverse. Again, if it has something to do, well, I guess it doesn't matter whether it's work or a relationship. When I said before, like not wanting to learn something or being stubborn about something, um, because the knights are in reverse, not wanting to possibly level up, even like self sabotage in some way could be going on here. And this could be in the recent past or energy that's still kind of lingering around, but that's like the beginning of the reading. Okay. We're just confirming that. All right. Now, with the devil upright, confirming the justice in reverse and the magician upright, um, this could be saying basically that there was something with you or the person you're dealing with, etc., environment that was out of balance as far as some type of addictions or your animalistic side was out too much. Okay, so here you see in this card this guy who's chilling in the forest. He's got a blanket on, but then he's got these elk ears. Okay, and then there's a little um, wolf or dog by him, okay? But a lot of times you see this card as like self imposed bondage, right? Remember when I was saying you could even be blocking your own leveling up or stubbornness here? So sometimes when you see the devil card, usually there's two people, a male and a female on each side, and they're naked, and there's a devil in the middle. But you see chains around their neck, but what you see in the detail is the chains are open. So they put the chains around themselves. Okay. So that's always something to remember. And it could be that the reason why there wasn't this equal give and take or justice here in the beginning of the reading was because of this self imposed bondage or addiction to something. Okay. Now, usually when the devil shows up, people tend to learn from it pretty quickly. And so it's just a reminder, like I always say, we all have moments where we are not perfectly aligned. I mean, no one's perfect, right? And so I say that because this is also confirming the magician. So it could be that you learn your lesson, Cancer, as far as whatever your animalistic side being out too much or your self-imposed bondage with some type of addictions, right? Addictions don't have to be drugs or sex or food. It can be overworking, just any repetitive behavior that's not healthy. You know what I mean? That kind of energy. But that kind of could be motivating you, you know, to move forward with the magician here because you've learned from that and you're like, okay, I can't let that hold me back. I can't let whatever is going on. Again, it doesn't have to be you, Cancer, it can be the other person you're dealing with. So you kind of use that to motivate yourself to be like, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to manifest. I'm going to use the tools that I have around me, okay, to move forward. So that's really nice. All right. Now, the last confirmation card you have here is the Ten of Cups upright. This is a beautiful card of abundance, feeling contentment. Yes, right on the bell there. Okay, so you see this happy couple and some kids in the background, and all the cups are upright and rainbows and all the good feelings, right? So when this is confirming, also it is a 10, so it could be when I kept talking about that leveling up, whether in a relationship or work or something, you could be at the end of one part of a journey, the end of a stage, or end of what am I trying to say? An end of dealing with your mental in some way or your personality or a phase or whatever it is. And now you're about to begin something new. Okay. But yeah, so when the Ten of Cups is confirming the Ace of Pentacles, it's just again saying that whenever you take something that has been discarded or said by someone else is worth nothing, and you can recreate it and make it your own. That could even be different parts of yourself or different parts of other people or whatever it is, you know, and you use that as your fertilizer to make something more creative, to be more fertile in your life, whatever, have more courage, have more beauty, love, etc. Okay. Now, when the Ten of Cups is also confirming the Three of Swords, it could be this is what you really want, right? We all want to be content. We all want all the Ten of Cups, right? And it could be that the other thing about this card I sometimes say is that it can be your expectations are too high about something. This is not for everybody, but can resonate for some people. And that's why you have the Three of Swords with the mental confusion, overthinking, anxiety, something like that. But I don't feel like it's like that for most of you, but I just had to say for some, it could be there. Or it could just be that you're going to go from the Three of Swords energy, this lower vibrational energy, feeling exhausted, overthinking all those things, to then, not letting that hold you back and get into the energy of the Ten of Cups. And that's what I feel more for you, especially because I had those extra cards that fell out again with the Fool and the King of Wands. Okay. So let me just put this over here for a second. That's what I have for you so far, Cancer. But cards before you go, before I go, whatever. So just give me a moment to back into your energy right here. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer, March 1st through March 17th. What is Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? Okay, so you got the Cardinal, and it says the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. Okay, let me show you here. All right. So, we had another one flip out. I will take it, but let me pull these out of the way and look back at the tarot cards here to see. Definitely when we're talking about the Devil, right? Like some kind of imbalance, even the Justice card in reverse, imbalance between what you might want in your heart and your mind, versus what's going on with you physically. Let's see if I can put these all together kind of so you can see. Okay. So just a little message here. And then you also, so cute, you got the dog. It says your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Okay. So yeah, there might be, this is definitely the energy of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse when I was talking about you could be undervalued at work, you could be not working hard enough, or this dog is saying you're working too hard, which is kind of what I was feeling originally. Okay, so maybe this is just telling you to get back into first taking care of yourself and, delegating or saying your limits or whatever you need to do, because people know how loyal you are and know that you're a hard worker and that you're faithful. And sometimes they might take advantage of that. Okay. All right. One more Oracle card. It's interesting. I don't think I've pulled that dog card before. Really cool. All right. Just give me one more second to tap back into your energy. Final messages for Cancer. Final messages for Cancer. March 1st through March 17th. What does Cancer need to see? Need to know. Messages for Cancer. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right, but it says Mintaken. Mint, like the word mint. Mintaken. Okay. But anyway, there's a mermaid here. I'll show you in just a second. And there's a beautiful ocean, and she's sitting on the rock. And in the background, there's like some space planets and things, but it mainly says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. And I remember looking up this card before, and it was talking about these are the people or entities, whatever you want to call, that came before humans, and they were healers. And so they always felt like they weren't in the right home, maybe because they didn't come from Earth. So if this is interesting to you, you can always Google that word and find out more about it. Um, but it could just be resonating for some of you where if you're in a new situation or new relationship or work or whatever, it could be that you're trying to find your way and feeling like you're more belonging in some way. Okay. So yeah, it's a cute little message there. Um, so with all that being said, like I said in the beginning, if you want to see all these cards at a later time, I always take a picture of it and I post it on my Facebook page. Let me put them back the way they were. And so you can do that by clicking in the description box below. I'll post it right after the end of this live. And you click on my Facebook link that's on my website, find the Cancer reading. It's the first comment there, and it's just one picture. You can usually zoom in or, make it larger so you can see everything here in case you're a visual person like me, but you don't have to. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much as always for your energy and your support. Oh, and I forgot to say too earlier, if you haven't already subscribed, it is free. You just click the bottom right bell icon and it lets you know when I put out new videos. So other than that, I'll see you guys later. All right, take care. Bye.